Rams at the Eagles, the rematch of the divisional game that we attended last year in the snow. The Rams gave them everything they could handle. The Eagles are favored by 3.5. Both teams are undefeated, over under a 44.5. Chris, who do you got?
Yeah, this is an awesome game. I mean, this is one of the games of the day. I'm pumped for this one. That's for sure. Right now, I mean, the Rams defense, like you heard me say a little earlier, it's awesome. They're active and creative up front. Chris Shula got them locked in the back end. We've seen them play 2 offenses so far, and both offenses have been like, whoa, we can't get anything going. And the Rams offense, yeah, it's tough outing against the Texans, but they figure it out. Last week, tough against the Tennessee Titan defense that I still will sit here and tell you I think is better than people realize. They figured it out, and then, of course, it started to be big play after big play there late in the game, the third and fourth quarter. The Eagles, we know they're physically one of the most talented teams in football. Their defense is really damn good. I don't think it's playing quite to its potential yet, and the offense is the most frustrating part. I mean, the offense has more talent than anybody in the sport, and they're probably the most boring offense to watch for anybody. I mean, they're boring to watch on TV. They're boring to watch on film. They do nothing. They are so basic. It is crazy. So all the advantages they have with players, it doesn't really matter because they do nothing. So teams are like, hey, as long as we don't let AJ run a go route or a slant, we can kind of stop them. Oh, if we go to man-to-man, they're going to do pick crossers. You know, that's it. They have like 3 runs they do. They do nothing. It's underwhelming that way. It stinks because I just sometimes go, man, if they had a quarterback that would just be like, bring it on, more offense, let's do everything. Like they had Mahomes, Lamar, right, Burrow, any of those, Josh Allen, they would be unbeatable. You would never be able to beat the Eagles. Never. They'd be unfair to football. I'm going with the Rams. I think they're on a mission. They're going on the road. They're going to want vengeance from last year. They're playing better football right now. Yeah, the Eagles are 2-0, but they haven't played good in either game, really. I'm going Rams 24-21.
This one has an interesting subplot because Sean McVay, the coach of the Rams, was one of the people leading the charge against the tush push.
Yeah.
And the tush push is front and center this week, not because of the play itself, because the Eagles offensive linemen were getting a little bit of a head start. There's going to be extra focus on that. The Rams are going to be salty about it. The Eagles are going to be salty about it. I hope the Eagles just come out in a standard quarterback sneak. Just do that. Just come out in not a tush push and prove to everyone it doesn't matter. You want to take it away? Here's what you're going to get. We're still going to have an overwhelming quarterback sneak. I'm going to give the Eagles the edge. I was torn on this one, and I put down the score 26-22 before I looked at the spread, and I saw 3.5, and I thought, man, I didn't realize how close I was putting it. I didn't know if it was going to be a touchdown. I didn't know if it was 3 points. 3.5, I'm taking the Eagles to win. I'm taking the Eagles to cover, but this is one of those that, you know, we're going to be in the viewing room and we're going to be arguing with each other and there's going to be weird shit that happens. It's going to determine this one, but it's probably going to come down to a tush push. And maybe if the Rams are backed up against their own goal line, they'll just jump offside 15 times in a row and force the official to award a touchdown because that's the kind of spectacle that will fuel a vote to get rid of the tush push.
Yeah, don't do that. Do the tush push and throw it in their face and be like, yeah, it's still a thing. Deal with it. Again, we're seeing everybody in football try to do the tush push, and they can't do it. Only one team can because they know how to coach it, and they got the
Bengals
dudes.
did it.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a ton of teams. There's been a ton of teams that have failed the last few weeks, and it's just not that easy. They're special at it. So this is a fun game now. I'm going to be pumped for this one. Yo, homies, it's time to watch some games. That's right. We're on to the NFL season here with Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, Sunday night recaps after every game, and much, much more.
Thanks for watching. Peace out, homies. Remember, subscribe. Peace out.